Hi everybody, I know I'm outside and I know I'm a little bit late to about the McKinney Manor haunted house. If you hear any wind, it's just a really windy day, so yeah. The McKinney Manor house is a really torture experience. Um you have to sign a 40-page waiver to take it, and you're probably like, if you're new to it, then you're like, why a 40-page waiver? It's very dangerous, and that's why they on the waiver it says it can either mean injury or death. So that's why it's a 40-page waiver. And you're like, what can they write that would be a 40-page and waiver that can mean life or death? The owner of it, Russ McCamey, is absolutely disgusting. I can't even believe about him. He's the one who started this. He owns it. He's the true bad one in this case. So whoever completes it, which is 8 hours. Sorry about the birds and stuff. Gets only 20,000. You're like, 25,000. That's not bad. But for them to get tortured and get $20,000 only, that's just not worth it. Him and his friends will just torture the poor people who sign up and just want the money. There was this 18-year-old who volunteered and she died. There was one person who actually survived coming 2 times, and she survived 6 hours. And she wanted to leave, but like the friends will just hold her face and then just say, "Do you want to leave?" And then she's like forced to say no, because like she's mad. She's like kind of really sad, and like she just has to listen because she's like honestly terrified. I'll get on to why she is terrified, because you also in the waiver it says you can leave whenever you want. You can legally leave whenever you want. Here's why she didn't, and why she was so scared not to leave when she wanted to. So, by the way, these can be theories, and most of it is mostly true about Russ. He definitely did torture them a lot. So here's what he would do. Prepare. This is about to blow your brain of what he does. So in the 50s, they would inject stuff into you. I'm not gonna like announce the word because that would be, I really don't want this video to get taken down because this is illegal. Now, he will inject them so that they, let me think, so that they get really scared and they hallucinate. And that they used to do that in the 50s. They would test on the brain now, and that was illegal. And to do such a thing, Russ is an absolute worst. And what I'm about to tell you is going to be absolute worst. His wife looked at his files and he saw a boy with his pants down. Like, that means Russ is a pedo. I'm not going to say the full word because I don't want this video to get taken down again, as I said. So he's an absolute predator. That's allowed. His ex-wife said, he would always look on kids putting on skirts, dresses for girls and boys. He's just an absolute predator. And his wife, hold on, the car. Oh God. His wife even said he's insane. His wife even recorded the kids saying this. So her ex-wife, which I don't know her name. I'm just gonna call her. Let's say Karen. I don't know. Karen records the kids and says, "Hey kids, what do you think about the house, McCamey Manor?" And the kids are like, "Torture." And then like Karen was like, "Why do you think Dad likes it?" And the kids were like, "Because he likes torture." With the MANOR project is what it's called most of the time, to inject into their bodies, the hallucination stuff. He got that when he was in the military, so he definitely already had experience. And that's just sick, because if you already have experience, then why are you doing it to other people, you may ask. Who knows? He's just a really sick person. And people have said he's just doing this because he wants the people to think what he wants them to do. He wants them to be scared. He says it's a haunted house on the outside. It looks normal. And there's been a theory that so the haunted house used to be in California, where I live now. Well, San Francisco. I don't live in San Francisco. He used to, sorry if I move this a little bit. He used to have the haunted house there. And then he moved to Dallas, where he had that. And people thought it was because maybe it was illegal in San Francisco. So that's why he moved to Dallas and kept the haunted house there. The haunted house now is now in his house. Like, he has like a whole bunch of things. Like, why would he do that? And like, why would he have this in like his own house? He has a couple dogs, and just to enter, you have to pay dog food. That's all you need for them to join. I don't know what is it with that man's brain, but he needs to be behind bars. That's it. He just has to be behind bars. This is a very case. I know it's really sick for somebody like him to be doing this. It's sad to think that he would do something to kids like this, and people. It's really sad. Ask me if I should do more research and then do a part 2. Oh, and also, sorry about the wind. It says like, it's one of the neighbors says, "I am afraid to even let my 4-year-old out to play because of how much he stares at children, like, and how much he's a predator." So ask me if I should do more research and then do a part 2, because I've been watching so many videos of his torture. And ask me if I should do like a little short video of a little bit of the tortureness. I will definitely do that after this part, but yeah, there's the truth behind the McCamey Manor house. And he says he just wants people to have fun with torture, and he makes them hallucinate. But that's my conspiracies and theories that I've dug into. I think I'll dig in a little bit more, but yeah, bye.